Welcome.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No climb bitch I push. Back straight, push. Chest up, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Chest up, push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. All praise to the underdog. Damn right, yeah, the underdog. Same one that was down with you. Came up, now you want the fall. Fake love, I don't want it all. Gang shot, I just want the ball. No convo for broke niggas. Grab the phone when the money call. I do this shit by myself, I don't got no help, so I gotta push. To keep it from not working out, put food in my mouth, bitch, I gotta push. Lucky that I'm not a crook. Judging the way that you look. I see the hate in your eyes. You easy to read like a book. Fucked them up when I came in. They ain't think I had arrangements or could cover that plane tick. So we gon' get to this lame shit.
Hey, we are back. we rolling.
We got so hot, man. Shit, a motherfucker power. I like a red. When our old red asses go power. We done lost the power, y'all. Hey, man, we don't know what the fuck we was talking about.
Yeah, we don't know what we was talking about, so y'all might gotta tell us what we was talking about. Somebody wrote something about Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Oh, that's what we was talking about. We was talking about Sierra.
Oh, yeah, Sierra. Oh,
they said Sierra had a jump and all that.
Yeah, a morphodite. But I'm just saying, that goes to show you how in our community, seeing people different than everybody else, because a lot of people say Wendy Williams is a man.
A lot of people have said
I've heard her get more people saying that she was a man than anybody. You know
that's probably because of her body or something. You know,
yeah, but
taller.
Yeah, but you know, what you're saying is a certain image that in our eyes, when we see that, we automatically think that that's Transylvania.
I mean, I'm just saying, people judge what they see.
Yeah, well, you know,
that's all I'm saying. People judge what they see.
Yeah. We'll give a few minutes for people.
Yeah,
to come
we wait for y'all to come back. Hopefully y'all find us.
Yeah, hopefully y'all power when a lot of your motherfuckers power. Motherfuckers working them goddamn fire stick. There we go. Dana Kelly. That Dom Adams apple says it all. Okay.
She ain't got no Adams apple, man. Talking about man. Williams ain't got no Adams apple. Y'all getting crazy with this.
I tell you what, Wendy got $70 million in the bank.
Yeah, she got plenty of money.
Yeah, and she be tricking.
Say what?
Yeah, she done fucked Method Man and all the motherfuckers. He buying suitcases and everything. Listen, man, Wendy Williams, they say Wendy Williams, but she made some statements after my man said, "Hold up, baby, goddamn." See, I know Method so smooth. He probably said, "Man, look, I'm gonna hit you, but goddamn, don't tell everybody." Put that Joan in.
Have a long time.
Yeah, he put that Joan in a real good.
Yeah,
she couldn't help it. She was gone. And see, she's a control freak because she's powerful.
Right.
Any woman with a lot of money is a control freak.
Yeah.
And then you can bet that, because women like to be in power anyway, because so long historically they've been second.
Right.
See, that's why people don't understand why a lot of women strive to be all they can be, because historically women have been behind a man. But historically it's been a woman beside a good man.
Yeah. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, 50-50.
But I'm talking about if a woman was going for a job and a man was going for a job, and they had the same criteria, and one was this, and they both all the way down, they're gonna pick the man.
They're gonna pick the man.
Unless the job.
Donna Douglas.
Oh man, where's she been at?
I don't know. Where
Donna Douglas, where have you been at?
We glad you with us now, because we just had technical difficulties, so we had to come
little
back.
Technical difficulties.
Power
went out, man, because we had so many people tuned in.
Yeah.
Because we was talking about at that present time.
Top three, that's what we gotta get back to. The top three. Your top three was Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, and Cardi B.
Yeah, right now.
In any order.
Right now, it's Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. I think both of them are putting some work together, and where they kind of like.
But Cardi B pregnant now too.
Yeah, and she still be hustling. I think, and plus you got to look at the label that those people are on there. Cardi B is on there with Coach K and them, right?
Yep.
So that's the Lil Baby and
what's
all.
What's up, Tariq?
Hey, what's up?
That's
Lil Baby and all those guys. That's why they're so successful. But I'm gonna tell you something. Man, let me tell you something. It's so much going on that we're so confused as a world with this COVID stuff, right? But did you see all them bikers that they had?
In Minnesota,
200,000 of them.
Yeah, that Delta variant is out there heavy.
200,000 people get together with no mask on and migrate back to where they come from. It don't make no difference if you got a vaccine or not.
No.
If people are living certain ways and going places and going everywhere, no mask, and being around people, because it's been instances where people have received COVID with the vaccine.
Yeah. And now the kids are getting it.
Now they're talking about wanting to know if the mask mandate, what's up, Bam? Wanting to know if the mask mandate in the school should be nationwide. What do y'all think?
Yeah, what do y'all think about that?
We'll give y'all some check.
Yeah, well, that's education talk. We'll throw it up. We done hit entertainment.
Yeah.
So now we go education.
Go education. Well, school is starting back anyway in some areas.
Right.
In some areas, they've already
started.
I've talked to a few of my young clients. Some of them went back today.
Oh, okay.
And some of them go back Wednesday. Yeah. What's up, Fernando?
Howard County starts, I think, the 30th of August. So, Mariah's going back to school, though. I'm not going to keep her in that the hybrid learning. She's going back.
Well, they talked about that you actually could. Now, they're having problems now where a lot of people, since the numbers of COVID have started to go back up, they want to pull their child back and put them on virtual learning. But they're saying once you sign up to come back, then you can't switch over.
Right.
So now they run into the point where people are withdrawn from actually wanting the kids to go back.
Yeah.
And they're having a problem because in some areas, the mask is not mandated.
Right.
It's recommended.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between mandate and recommended.
Right.
So
Fernando said, I want options. I want the option to do what I want to do. I agree with you. You got to have options. That's what he said. Options on if you send the kids back or not. Different counties are doing different things.
Yeah, this did well. Let me tell you something.
Young kids. I mean, I'm not gonna get her vaccinated.
I got a little bit. I got maybe a sip of juice in the mayor's office, and they're talking about shutting it down.
Damn.
Talking. So everybody relax.
Well, they got to talk.
It's got to be something that's on the table because what they're doing now is trying to get ahead of it before it get out of hand on this end because of the education system is getting ready to start back. So now some of vaccines for kids under certain ages. So now we're dealing with a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And like Fernando said, he wants options to be able to determine whether I want my kid to go or not.
Right.
So, there's so much going on. Then you got people now seeing y'all. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I've been watching y'all. Y'all been going in them clubs with two masks. One drink, you got one mask on. Two drinks, your mask turned into a chin strap. The third drink, you motherfuckers.
Nothing.
You don't know where your man. You motherfuckers like, man, what my man said, man, I'm telling you, man. I'm just advising everybody to be careful. Steve Smith, what's happening? Any word on Lil Van?
He said, moment of silence for Brother Van.
Oh, my God.
Job improvement. Okay.
All right. Hey, listen. I told you, Steve, Van Dangerous. You got to watch Van Dangerous. You can't give up on Van Dangerous.
No.
Man, this dude, it was in severe conditions, right? But this is the kind of guy.
Yeah.
Because I've known him for a long time. That, he was induced coma, everything.
Ooh.
Somebody could have said pull the plug.
You're right.
This is the kind of guy that can miraculously pull through.
Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't see it. We didn't see Louis Wells.
They had Lou. We had Lee. They had Lou. But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something.
We ain't know what was gonna happen.
If anybody is able to get in a situation where you see the white light at the tunnel, which I see, and you're able to wake up off of that, I think you better turn your life around.
Yeah.
Because what if Fernando? He said, "My baby."
No, he said Van come from mud many times. Fernando said something about when we was talking about the education. He said, yes, my baby got underlying conditions. They should have found a way to teach her under those circumstances. I agree with
Right. I agree with you, Fernando. I agree with you. And that's forcing it.
And
that's what a lot of people have been talking about, though, they have been talking about, and we got to get you on here too, Slim, because he got Fernando, put your business. What do you got up there? You got a lot of stuff going on. And see, a lot of y'all business entrepreneurs, y'all got to take this time out to send it through, because we always have people calling us, where you get this from? Who's a good DJ? Who's a good caterer? Who's good? Who this? So a lot of times you got to put your business out there so people can understand who you are. You always been a businessman in my book. It's just what you're peddling. That's always been me and your thing. What business are we moving? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm a different guy now. So I know I always respect you as a businessman. Always a heads up guy. Your guy was my guy. Used to love little, rest in peace, little Tiny. Good little guy. Fly little guy. Mm-hmm. Very guy. Small man. Gone but not forgotten.
Gone but not forgotten. Okay. You well,
man, Bill, that's the well of the day talking about some damn what you call him? Got Miles Turner.
Yeah, you faked this out for real with that.
Oh man, you had me put that out there, Bill. You know Greg.
We came straight out with it too, Bill. Mm-hmm. You know what?
Bill Gator talking about Bill. He talking about, man, Bill well like a motherfucker. Man, he ain't got
no said he in DC work.
Oh yeah. You all over the place. That's what you do. Well, just speak a little bit. See, I like guys like Fernando.
Okay.
I like guys. See, I understand that I'm gonna just drop this little jewelry, because everybody like jewelry, whether it's a watch, a hat, a ring, some glasses, accessories, a belt. In life, you're gonna be faced with a lot of obstacles.
A lot of obstacles.
Where you're gonna have to make some sound decisions. Or it can cost you your life in a split second.
Just as simple as that. I was just having a conversation with somebody like a drunk driver. Now, he can't go up there and say, oh, man, I was fried, but I just killed 2 or 3 people. You going up the river, ain't you?
Huh?
If you kill somebody driving, you can't. You don't have no excuse for that.
Well, that could be, if you under the influence of alcohol. Well, everything is about your lawyer. See, it's 2 things when you get in the criminal justice system. Let me tell all you motherfuckers that don't know. The darker you are, the slimmer your chances is your black ass getting out. Listen, if you're a black motherfucker, you better have some green money, baby. And you can get the best representation, because there are laws that better end lawyers. It's like taking your car to a mechanic. You take it to Joe Mo in the alley, try to fix on it. It might work, but it's not the best that it could be done, or it could be done better in a more professional way.
Right.
So you go pay for an attorney. If the attorney has a reputation in that field, what you're going for, like they got traffic attorneys.
Right.
That's what their specialties, to handle drugs. That might be all they take.
Yeah.
Is DUIs.
Right.
Right. And they have a real good record, because they have records in court.
Yeah.
Like I might be 38-2.
Right.
When it comes to DUIs.
Yeah.
In Mo County. So it's based on your representation and
your money.
Okay. Let's not get anything twisted. A broke motherfucker always stands less chance of getting out of jail than a motherfucker with a few dollars.
Okay.
That's simple as that. That's American way.
That's the American way.
Yeah, you stand a chance to get bond. Sometimes if the court.
Because I remember you were saying if you a first time offender or something like that, they probably gonna be lenient, right?
It's based on the crime.
Okay.
And the area and the victim. If there's a victim involved, and it's a lot of different variables that can get you. It's been a lot of guys that have been unjustly sentenced for small. Like myself, I received 30 years for 11 grams of crack. 11 grams. I got 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But
wow,
I had bad representation. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Going in, I had poor representation.
Now, when you say 11 grams, you saying that like that's something small. Is that something small?
Right. That doesn't equate to a guy getting 30 years in prison. No, not 11 grams of crack. No.
See, I don't know what 11 grams.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, that's why you on this. That's why you on this show, because you don't know what 11 grams. That's why you my co-host. No, my boy got me 20 more years. See, that's the kind of guys I incorporate myself today. My boy don't even know what 11 grams is.
I have no idea what he said.
Hey,
but
man.
it wasn't a lot because he said I shouldn't have got the time for what I had.
Yeah.
But you know me, I always gotta ask a question.
Yeah. What's happening? What's happening, Austin Blake?
Justin Blake, what's
Justin
happening?
Blake, my man Blake. Listen, man.
Bill's about teacher. It's nothing that I can do with it.
Listen,
I just want to know.
Let me tell you the most way that you can save all your money. Just do the right thing.
There you go.
You know, you're going to listen, man. I'm an experienced criminal.
Okay.
You will not win. You won't win.
No, it's some people that say that they can get in the game and get out. Sell what they sell and get up out of there.
It's been hundreds of thousands of drug dealers.
Okay.
I think a small percentage, less than 10%, have got in and got out.
Emmanuel Turner.
Hello, Emmanuel Turner. The drug game is one of the most biggest illusions of the world for the black man. But in some cases, where poverty is heavy, this is what they use to come out of poverty.
Oh, okay.
Right? And what the game was designed for you to sell drugs and get out, take your peoples, get out, start you something legal. But once you get in, it sucks you in. It showed you on Godfather. It sucked in 50 years. It goes to 3 generations. Remember, Mike kept telling his wife, I'm going to get out. I'm going to do this. She said, you told me that 10 years ago, Michael, because you can't never guarantee. You don't know when.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm going to just.
But can't you get out at the top, though, and just roll out? But then it's going to be like that lifestyle you want this.
I mean, listen. Let me tell you something. Listen, I've been through the system, man, and I would be doing a disservice to any young person that's listening to this show and thinking I would ever glorify going to prison. That's a bad place.
Yeah.
It's a bad place, and everybody does not survive.
I don't think I would be able to survive.
No. Listen, now that's one of the things about people in our culture.
Like, I wouldn't even be able, let me tell you something. If I was restrained, because I'm claustrophobic anyway, but let's just say that they would have put the cuffs on me, I'm going to probably be like George Floyd, like, man, you got to take these Jones off. Like, you going to just put me in the back seat. I mean, I did whatever I did. But I know the police going to be like, nah, you going to put these cuffs on.
See, you want a motherfucker get slammed. You want a motherfucker start asking ragged questions, hold the line up. They slam your ass, break your glasses, your shoulder blade up. So you want
they break my glass, I can't even see.
Man, they don't care about that. Man, listen, man. That thing can get rough, man. Anybody that's had a chance, and not only about the physical, this is something that a lot of people don't talk about when you're incarcerated, it's the mental.
Yeah.
It's the mental psychic that things, because it's not normal to take a human being and confine him to a certain area where he's in control of nothing.
So it ain't no camp like some people say. Like you going to camp.
No, I'm saying, well, when you hear guys talk, man, this Joe was like that. When that Joe well over there, man, they had good food. See, that's a motherfucker that got tricked. That met you. See, we done got so consumed up into the system that we looking for a better prison to do time in.
Right.
But if you have time, then you know you got to do it. You can't run unless you get back and appeal or something of that nature from a legal aspect.
Okay.
You would have to find how to build the workshop of the mind. See, a lot of it's mental. You know what I'm saying? So you would have to be trying to prepare yourself for your release.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes used to prepare themselves physical, working out and all that. Man, fuck that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
When they give you that long ride, that can really get heavy on you, though.
Huh?
If they say you got 30 years, that could be very heavy on a person.
Heavy? It's a motherfucking building that fell on a motherfucker. Heavy on the person. This motherfucker, he done gone crazy. So heavy on the motherfucker. It just dropped with that motherfucker Plymouth Rock.
It's like that movie,
man.
That movie Life or the other John when they gave Lorenz Take That Time. Remember they robbed
right. Yeah, he couldn't believe that he got that time.
He went off, Slim.
Yeah.
What I did for this country, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He went off, but hey, it is what it is.
But it's also
Snoop said 300% mental,
yeah,
only 10% physical.
Yeah, well, one of the things that is also a myth too is rehabilitation.
How's that a myth?
Because rehabilitation starts within, right? You have to first
good point.
Admit that I need help. you can't get fixed if you don't acknowledge you ain't got a problem.
Right.
So nobody can help you if you're not willing to help yourself. So that's the first thing you got to do, come to grass. Slim, man, my life fucked up, man. I need it. You start talking to people that maybe they have a little bit more influence or been through what you've been through. Say, look, Sean, go on, especially a guy like you, because you're out here. Say, look, Sean, go on over to the law library, check your case out, pick your case up. This is what somebody with good advice going to do.
Yeah.
Check your case out. There's a mistake in every trial or every case. So there's a loophole where you can get some of your time back if you study hard enough.
Okay. Because them lawyers are not working
But
for you.
that's a very complicated situation, and it's stressful going over there every day, and you not got a day. Man, I know a dude walk around 20 years, law work every day, ain't get a goddamn day off.
That's crazy.
But he kept fighting. And I also know guys, which one we had on, Ernest Glover, who also had life in prison and was stayed in a law library every day and got relief.
Mm-hmm.
So it can go either way. It can go either way.
Eric Johnson said, did y'all see the video today where the police was punching the dude in the face?
Yeah.
The dude started throwing stuff at the feds.
Right. What happened was they came down on, and they got a call. Somebody done ratted the boys out.
Mm-hmm.
Police swooped down on them, got them in the corner. You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see
Man,
it.
one of the white police was hitting them around, still them in the face.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, when they do that, they're going to always, see, you got to go back 200 and 300 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When something like that used to happen, they'll pull a gun out. He had a gun on him.
Right.
See, they used to kill us back in the 60s and 50s. And you go further back, they'll kill you and throw a gun over and say, yeah, he had a gun. He reached for the gun.
Or just say you had one.
Right. They just say, back then they didn't have to say, but now it's a little bit more. People are over top of things.
Yeah. Everybody got that phone, man. This joint right here has saved a lot of people, man. And now they got to wear them Jones some of the places. But Bill said it was terrible, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And they said that they found a gun on them. And the guys that was right there watched them beat their man up. So they started throwing things at the police.
Huh?
Yeah, because they like, man, because everybody done seen what happened in past instances with Eric Garner, George Floyd.
Right.
So they like, hold up, man,
him.
you might kill Short. He trying to get away or whatever he was doing. I think he got resisting arrest or whatever he got.
Okay. Was it over something petty or was it?
Well, I didn't see. They just showed the clip, and they had the chief of police. They got up there and made a statement.
This is what area this was?
You know it's over Southeast. No, them motherfuckers over there. Them motherfuckers over there.
Oh, this is a local story.
Yeah, this DC police.
Oh,
that's why it happened right here. And see, that's another thing. In this area, quote unquote, we don't go through what we've always been discriminated on based on what we look like, but we don't have it as bad as certain areas like Minnesota, Arkansas, Tennessee, Georgia. Memphis, Georgia. It's even though it's gentrified here, it's still a level of people that look like us. 47%, they say.
Man, that's crazy. Well, that just goes to show that it can happen anywhere. I mean, it's a sad thing, but somebody gonna get in trouble for it. I'm sure somebody will get fired or something. But we'll see. That's a new story. I didn't hear about.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it at all.
Yeah, at 16th Street. Bill, was that Southeast?
I don't know if it was Southeast or not. What is that?
Was that Southeast, Bill?
He'll let us know in a minute.
Yeah, right now Southeast is.
So we got 12 minutes. And then
right now, now Southeast is. We had 18 shootings over the weekend and 3 deaths.
Oh,
in Southeast. Man, listen, man. Y'all got to put them Jones down, Shawty. Y'all got to put them Jones down. All y'all doing is giving the people ammunition to clean sweep that shit.
And that's what they're going to do.
That's what they're going to do, man. Listen, in the 90s, they had a clean sweep where in the 90s, they had some guys. They hit their target. They had guys. This is what they do for a living. The key.
Straight up.
They ain't go on. Man, they had some guys in the 90s. And when they come around, they ain't shooting little babies and shit. They walking right up on who they looking for, and they getting their man. Right? Well, that's back when DC was the murder cap.
Okay.
And it got a little ugly back then. And then that's when they cleansed the whole city between 90 and 2010. to 20 years. That's when gentrification was formulated.
What's up, Herm?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you had the real estate boom. I think in like 2004. That's when the market flipped over and everybody rushed out there to get them houses.
Right.
Where they bought houses, where they end up buying a house where you're paying more for the house than the net worth.
Right.
You're paying $600,000 for a house.
Down.
You get lopsided. You can't sell it.
That was a Bush
right. Right. So that's when the housing market it flopped.
Yeah.
And they sized everybody up. They made you believe that it was cool to go out there and buy a house for $480 and the house wasn't worth number $350.
Right. If that.
Right. And once you brought it, you were stuck in the house. Then you go to try to sell it. Now you lose. You end up paying for something that you don't even own. Well, so this is when all that gentrification took place.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people who were left in the house in D.C. were mishandled, where people didn't know where the will was, or people didn't keep the house, or brothers and sisters couldn't get along.
Right.
And one brother sold a house, one brother on crack, and they also was sought after. Mm-hmm. Those houses were sought after by the developers. Mm-hmm. So it ain't just like we just gave them up.
Right.
This was a plan that certain things had to happen so everything could go. And it still didn't work all the way because we still at 47%.
Yeah.
Because now, if you look at these, you're like, damn, where everybody at?
Mm-hmm. Everybody gone.
But if you go over Southeast, you see where everybody at.
Right.
When you go across that bridge, you know what I'm saying? And then you even got white people moving over there.
Right.
And white people say, man, I'm going to try it. What?
Well, they
He said, wait a minute, pull that up.
They live better.
I think
Fernando
you
Smith,
talking about the crime bill.
He said using the 1994 Clinton crime bill by Joe Biden took everybody down.
Yeah, Joe Biden actually
he was the architect of that.
No, he was the architect of the sentencing guidelines.
Oh, okay.
The federal sentencing guideline, the board that we have to pick from, where you might have 150 grams of crack to 250, get you 30 years. Or you got 50 grams or less, we'll get you 10 years, mandatory. So it's a chart that they give you. They say, look at that motherfucker, man, figure out what you're going to do.
Huh?
Yeah, you had that motherfucker. God damn. You had a chart. See, when they play, see, it got so bad where they just hand you the motherfucking chart and you look at the chart based on your discovery. Your discovery is a piece of paper where they're actually showing you what the government has discovered about you.
Okay.
That's why they call it a discovery. So when they hand that to you, they showing you, yeah, Dion, we caught you serving 50 grams on the 12th, and also on the 13th, you sold 150 grams of crack.
But how they even know, though?
Because of who you sold it to probably was in on the buy and sales. Right. So it works like that in conjunction. Maybe the guy you were selling to already had a charge. He was trying to beat his charge, so he gave you up.
It's a vicious game.
It's a dirty cycle.
Wow. You had to be like super, super, super careful. If not, you'll get your head blown off.
Man, listen. If I would have had a dad like LeVar Ball, man, I would never sold no rocks with you motherfuckers. Yeah. If I had a dad that would get behind 94, I had a dad that was on your ass, and because a lot of us got away because we had moms.
Yeah.
See, a mama gonna love you to a fault sometime. See,
they will overlove.
Yeah, they will overlove you to what kind of mama's boy your ass.
Right.
You ain't my baby. Your baby shot 5 motherfuckers at the store. You ain't my baby. That wasn't his gun. I seen it. It wasn't his gun. You done shot 6 motherfuckers of drug fare. She talking about that ain't her baby. They showing her the tape and everything. But see, he don't have no missing tooth. I know they ain't my
baby. Man, I agree with you.
Man, you show your father the tape. Man, I told that motherfucker. Man, look at that. That's that hat I brought his ass motherfucking downtown locker room. See, the dad be thinking they trying to leak his ass. Man, I ain't trying to do that shit. See, one thing about the dad, his shit so fucked up. He's thinking motherfucker might charge him with conspiracy. I told that motherfucker. I told him I tried to tell him.
Hey,
I'm telling you. That's the difference between a mom and a dad.
Yeah, that is
right. See, a dad gonna give you tough love.
Yeah,
he gonna tell you, Slim, what the fuck was you doing?
Right.
What was you thinking about, man? That was a bad move, man. Why would you go up there with no mask and rob the corner store?
Right.
Right? Man, they gonna show mama the tape. clear as day, that birthmark right on your head. That ain't him. His birthmark a little bit bigger than that. But they say, ma'am, we got his finger. We got his fingerprints on the gun right here. No, I know it's not him because he got his left finger shot off and his 3 prints on it.
She ain't going with it.
Man,
whatever they talking about.
Listen, a mama, you can take a mama that's the first lady in the church.
Yeah.
And if his son was good to his mama,
yeah.
I mean, he could have been a hell raiser as soon as he go out the front door. But when he come home, Mama, you need anything? Because some of us got devil personalities. When they leave out, they'll shoot every motherfucking thing up the store. When they come home, Mom, you want me to take the trash out?
Right.
He's super nice. So it's 2 people.
Right.
So Mama don't see that guy to go out the front door as the bandit. That's her baby.
Right.
So a lot of she's that's my baby. He wouldn't do that. It's a good baby. And then one thing about a woman, she don't want to believe she laid an egg.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So,
right.
And 9 times out of 10, she didn't. It's outside influences that became so strong that, man, you just got caught. Man, was nobody in Riggs Park or Michigan Park brought up to sell drugs.
Nobody. At all.
What happened is, just like today, the power and influence of social media. That's how influential the streets became. See, it even had guys that were in college, Dion, on their way to a degree, selling drugs. They were taking drugs back to the college.
Frank Nitty.
What's up, Frank? They were taking drugs back to the college, selling drugs in college. Yeah, that's a super smart motherfucker right there. This motherfucker got coke and books in his goddamn backpack. That motherfucker's a goddamn fool. Motherfucker go.
That's like Youngin' on the Power.
Well, see, right, because what happens is you start getting a lot of, college is another world.
Yeah.
Campuses are campuses. So what goes on the campus, it's another world once they go outside them doors. Right. They leave out the classroom, congregate, man, where you at? I'm going to Wisconsin, I'm getting where they got the tree over there? Yeah, you go get it from Dion. And this is how it circulates. You know what I'm saying? So it just moves around like that. Man.
Right. Bill said our area was not poverty. You right about that?
No, our area was considered middle class because a lot of people that brought houses in Riggs brought the houses in the 60s.
Right.
The houses, because that's when they were allowing families. That's how you build a community, through families buying houses. Community is best served when people buy homes. See, a lot of people thought the projects, everybody stay with me, because I'm going to give y'all some serious game. A lot of people thought the projects were the buildings.
What were the projects then?
The projects were the people. See, when people were allowed to live in certain areas, if you take the word project and split it in half, what do you get? Project. So I can project how high you go, or it's a higher ratio of your success rate based on conditions and surroundings. So the project really were the people, because they were actually projecting how high or how far in life you could go based on the setup. Yeah. It was a gold mine. Yes, of course it was a gold mine. You know why? Because we were already middle-class people.
Right.
But you don't make money on the drug trade unless it's an epidemic. So what happened is the epidemic hit our neighborhood, which cocaine was in freebasing and crack became the epidemic. Once it hit the neighborhood, it disrupted the whole neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? You had good people turning using drugs, hardcore, because, back then marijuana was the gateway drug to other drugs. Okay. That's why a lot of people was always hesitant on allowing marijuana to be legalized.
So when you say gateway, you just mean like they'll use that first and then.
And the average person that got on heroin
Isn't that the one with the needle?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I could
The
never.
average person that got on heroin or cocaine smoked weed prior to even trying those drugs. So that's why they used to call it a gateway. But the only way they was ever to get it to the point where it could be legalized is they moved it to medicinal.
Okay.
So it became, which it is used in the medicinal. They've been using it, just like they use steroids and all that shit legally. And when you go to the hospital, they got steroids because it helps you heal fast. So a lot of it's in the syringe. When a lot of that stuff that you get is steroids in it. It's a healing process, right?
Okay.
But it's legalized. Steroids become illegal when they sell it offshore, and me and you use it in here to get blown up.
Right.
But that's just a little something. I ain't, what do I know?
You know what else?
Man, what do I know?
You know what I mean?
I just dropped a little sign. And you motherfuckers can go get some weed if you want to.
Looking for that
There's
tree.
some niggas go get some tree. Man, I'm gonna tell you that. Trees are blowing there. Man, what is the epidemic right now? Marijuana.
Marijuana's an epidemic.
Of course it is. There's more people smoke marijuana right now probably than any other drug besides heroin.
People still use heroin? I thought that was like a 70s type thing.
No, heroin is always long lasting, all the drugs, because it's a physical dependency.
On heroin.
Right. Once you develop a heroin habit, your body needs it. Once you develop a cocaine habit, it's in your head.
Okay.
So when you're on heroin and you have a habit, your body will get up. I need something in me because my body's got used to it. That's why the average
Is that the crack thing too? Is that
No, that's all psychological.
Okay.
It's psychological.
Because I heard people say that they smoke crack before. I watched some on YouTube. It was an old dude too.
Huh?
And he said that he's chasing that feeling. That was the best high he ever got.
Yeah, well, that's what psychologically,
that's like
Antoine Bond, what's going on, my brother?
Antoine.
Thanks for showing up in season 1. You did a great job. Hey, man, listen, we done had some good guests, man.
Hey, Bill having a good time right now.
What did Bill say?
He laughing at me, probably. That's probably what he laughing at. But, hey, I don't know this stuff, man. I'm learning.
Hey, listen, man.
Snoop said they on the K2 heavy behind the fence.
See, K2 is
That's
something.
fake weed.
K2 is not about the money. K2 is about the destruction of the black mind.
No, I didn't grow up in Vienna. I grew up in Riggs Park. Believe it or not.
Man,
Madison Street, 662.
Man, you ain't got to tell them.
513, Oneida Street.
Who was that?
That's Eric that asked me. He said, was I raised in Vienna? No, I ain't paying no attention. I just played sports, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. You know what they say, the less is the best. When it comes to learning illegal terms and illegal ways to do something, the less you know about that is the best. Because
Bill, you a fool. Tell me I grew up in Utah. You stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you know what? It's 9 o'clock. We'll take a quick break.
Hey, we'll take a quick break.
Because we got to talk about this.
Y'all start talking
I know what they waiting on.
Boy, that motherfucking drug dealers start texting like a motherfucker. So we start talking about, you're right, it's the pills. Oh, no, they don't blow. Oh, you motherfucking ex-drug dealers start typing like a motherfucker.
They still
Man, that motherfucker, look. Hey, man, let me tell you something. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man, because season 2, we got a blast. Now, we were supposed to have Gary Russell on here tonight. Not Gary Russell, his brother, who has a fight Saturday. We don't know because I think Dion has something to do.
We might be back on Thursday.
We might because school's starting. We need to get Mariah back in the right form and fashion.
That is correct.
Right? So our kids come first. You know, Dion is a great dad, and I got a lot of admiration and respect for any young man to take care of his kids. Because when I first had my first kid, I wasn't a man. You know what I'm saying? So I was still working on trying to learn how to be a man. Now I was doing some man shit, but I wasn't a man. I was an immature young man. You know what I'm saying?
We might gotta bring that back when we come back.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, relationships with your kids and shit. A lot of you motherfuckers don't even know half your fucking kids. But
we'll be right back. Hey, we are back.
Man, back, boy. Y'all should have heard what we was talking about. Man, we was talking about y'all motherfuckers on this. Y'all terrible, man. Y'all want my man Dion to break the law. Like, man, I'm going to get Dion a pistol, let him shoot the mall up. Nah, we would never do that. Dion ain't never broke the law, man.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Relationship talk. Y'all hit us with any questions y'all got.
They was talking
ladies, all y'all. Y'all ready.
Go back to Sierra. They was talking about Sierra being back in the day.
Yeah.
Because Tish brought up something asking whether or not Megan Thee Stallion was a man.
Yeah, a man. Yeah, she said transgender. I'm not saying no.
A transgender.
No.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. So I got a question. Let's say you meet somebody on a website. This is a porn site.
Right.
And somebody asks you, like your friends, like, hey, where you meet Shorty at? Well, you gonna tell them that you met her out the porn joint? Or would you?
Yeah. Yeah, I met on the porn site. Shorty, I'm gonna tell you, man, Shorty vicious, man. She got some buddies too. Man, you know, one thing, say certain things you can't. Man, when a hooker's a hooker. You know, you went on the porn site to get she's a hooker. You know what I'm saying?
So that's not something that you're gonna, try to really make, your girl, nothing like that.
What?
If you met her on that site. You said
man, you'd be surprised that motherfucking porn star get to slurping that motherfucking shit. Fuck all you motherfuckers. See, one thing, I walked through the mall with that bitch. She hit it right. Go on PG Plaza with that motherfucker.
Oh, nice.
See, one thing about me, I ain't got no peer pressure. See, I done seen niggas wrestle about them whores. Niggas will knock a motherfucker out. See, dudes faking like that, man. I wouldn't even fuck with that hoe. Man, dudes, listen.
Dude, so he booked Sierra, man. Cut it out.
Dudes have shot a dude over another woman.
And know she was cold-blooded.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something. Man, let me tell you something about a woman. If you find a woman where that motherfucker fit like a glove, man, you gonna kill a motherfucker about that pussy. Man, you gonna kill a motherfucker about that pussy. Man, you don't motherfucker keep going that bag of them tea bottle jokes. You know, fucking them tea bottles. Motherfucker tired of fucking them coffee pots. Man, you get a motherfucker. You get a grapefruit. Motherfucker shit. What Jada was talking about? Grapefruit his ass. Hey, man, listen.
Oh, my God.
Listen, man.
This man gone crazy.
Let me tell you something. People don't want to admit, but I'm going to tell you something. Dudes have done some strange stuff behind them women, man.
Yeah, they will.
You know, they say, man, I would never do that about no broad. Man, I don't be tripping on no broad.
Yeah.
He been the same mother riding around with a gun looking for that motherfucker. Yeah.
We'll shoot that.
Yeah, or shoot the dude. That she, dudes, I done done it before. I ain't shot nobody. But I have parked out in front of a broad house and shit.
So is it ever okay to tree box in front of somebody's house? Like you just, in my whole,
you
got some things going on,
man,
you
listen,
know what I'm saying?
In my whole career,
Yeah.
I done it once.
Did you see what you was looking for?
Man, I did not see it.
So you let it go then?
Right. But I was set up. I had everything set up. I had my car parked toward the house, newspaper. I was like, man, I was like Columbo out that motherfucker, like a stakeout. I had that motherfucker newspaper. I had my motherfuckers, I had my donuts. I was staking the house. I had the mirror point right at the house. Man, listen.
Oh, so you was looking like from behind?
Yeah, because you can't be obvious and shit.
Okay.
I had my car 2 cars down.
See, Bill, we all. Hey, Bill said he did it before.
Yeah, man, listen, man. Let me tell you something.
Earth said that's some stalkers.
Man, listen. If that pussy is really like it's supposed to be, I'm talking about, man, some of y'all, everybody has some good box. But man, you get some exceptional box, that shit be dripping at the dinner table. Man, the motherfucker be talking that shit got water in it. Man, listen, man, let me tell you something. Motherfucker will have his car 3 cars down, parked, window pointed, mirror pointed right at her house. And then, what you doing out? Nothing. I'm waiting for the bus and sitting in the car. Motherfucking stupid when he caught. What you waiting out here for? I'm waiting on the bus. Why are you in your car? Oh, I need to jump.
Now let me ask you this.
What?
This is a good question. Somebody asked me this early. Let's say you're at the cookout, right?
Right.
You at your cousin's house.
Right.
So you know the house.
Right.
So your girl texts you like, hey, meet me upstairs in the bathroom right quick. Do something strange. What's your next move?
I'm already in the bathroom. I'm already in that, but I likes them types of nailing. I'm gonna Sonny on motherfucking Godfather. Wedding going on, I'm nailing them motherfucker. So I likes all that.
So you act like that in your people's house though?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. That's some of the freakiest shit. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. You ain't having fun till you sneaking some pussy. I'm telling you, man, you ain't living a good life till you had to, especially when you got more than 40 people around. Oh, yeah.
And sneak you some junk.
Man, let me tell you something. Everybody has had a spot where they done fucked in the car or something. You ever fucked in the car? You ever fucked in the car? Nigga got carpet burns fucking in that car. Nigga done knocked the gear, shit start dripping. Nigga be nailing the bra so hard, hit the gear, your car start drifting back.
Yeah. They're playing it.
Motherfucker be.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker AC be blowing.
You gotta have I don't know. Some people do it in small cars, big cars don't.
Listen, man. It's had to come, because sometimes things happen by accident.
Yeah.
A simple hug turn into sliding your hand down the back of their pants. Next to you up underneath that motherfucker like a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
That motherfucker all the way there. You got your all this motherfucker in her jeans. Motherfucker calling audibles.
Oh my. Hey
man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
So you saying you at your people's house or a friend's house? Is it? Would you ever say nah, or you just gonna go no matter what, no matter where you at?
If the timing is right,
and you can sneak off,
yeah, I would.
Cook out, don't matter.
Yeah, I would nail your ass. I would nail your ass. Listen, man. One thing about especially if you get to a point where you be messing with somebody for a long time, it's obvious that you have been. Anybody that probably been with a woman for a long time, they probably been with their woman in the car or in the van or something, because that could be your wife or something now. But those are some of the things that you go through in the beginning of the relationship, where if you see if she's with you 100. Yeah. Because if a woman with you 100, she'll go where you trying to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because she won't worry about the surroundings because she feel comfortable because she with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, people, what is some of the wildest places y'all ever did something like?
Man, now freak brought her go anywhere. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all connection. That's just how she is.
She just
but I'm talking about somebody that you got, y'all been seeing each other. And, like you said, you got to cook out and mother said, come on upstairs. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm going to nail your ass. Yeah. I'm going to nail your ass. Yeah, I mean, and then you're supposed to be able to do that type of shit anyway.
Yeah. I guess it makes things, it makes things interesting, more fun. So it's a good thing.
After a while,
you got to spice it up.
If you've been with a person, I always say the first 5 years are the intro.
Okay.
With a person. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be 3 years where you be serious and y'all be just one-on-one. But the next 2 years, where y'all might start having a little bit of not sure.
Yeah.
If you, like I said the other day, if you want to go from 5 to 10, because 5 is closer to 10 than 0. Right. You see what I'm saying? So once you have invested 60 months in a girl, now you on a whole nother level now. True. You can already get closer to 10 years.
Right.
Now, if it take her, in this day and time, it take a little longer. And I think that's why a lot of people are getting divorced, because they get married too quick.
Yeah. Sometimes,
it can happen quicker when both parties' life are together.
Yeah.
Now, it might take certain people longer if one is trying to get his credit right or, trying to get a better job or bring more to the table, some of that nature, and they grow together. Mm-hmm. But if two people had their stuff together and both of them, they got the kids situation straight, it don't take 5 years. Okay. I say inside 36 months.
Wow.
Yeah, 36 months. If you got your shit together, if I'm coming to a relationship, I got a house, you got a house, or I got an apartment or clowns, you got a townhouse, we got to start bringing this in, because now we start talking
building
about
together.
Yeah, now and now a lot of the money that we could be doing stuff together is going somewhere else.
Right.
Unless I'm gonna move with you and we rent my joint out,
Right.
or you gonna move with me and we rent your joint out,
Right.
so we can start accumulating. I think the best way to
So do you agree with joint bank accounts?
with this what I agree. I think you should have a joint bank account with your significant other and your own personal account.
Okay.
So
That makes
the
sense.
joint bank account could be for the bills of what y'all paying together,
Right.
right? You put in, okay, let's say you and your girl.
Mm-hmm.
I put in $500 a week. My girl put in $500 a week.
Right, and that takes care of the mortgage.
So you look at at the end of the month, that's $4,000.
True.
So now I'm still got my little side thing over here where I might be putting $200 in here,
Right.
like keep a couple dollars in my pocket to, play big with or whatever. But I do think joint bank accounts is good
Okay.
if you have a home.
If you have a home.
Because I think you should have something where you could have emergency fund in case something goes out.
So you should never practice this before marriage. I'm saying if it's your girlfriend, do you practice this same thing or do you do this after you get married?
Well, it all depends on the person's money situation and how much income. If I'm making 100,
If you making 100 and she making 30.
you ain't getting no motherfucking joint account with me. No, sir.
She gonna burn that
No,
joint.
sir. You ain't fucking my motherfucking loot up. Fuck that. You better get another job. You better go to Home Depot some motherfucking way.
So it
And
can't be. So it can't be. You
and listen,
making 100 and she making 30.
And I advise anybody that if it was flip-flop, I would advise a woman to get
Right.
an account with a dude and you making 100,000 and he making 30. It's just not smart unless this guy knows how to turn 30 into 60. Now you got some different guys, unique. Now that's the thing too. Some people can take 50,000 and be frugal with the 50, where another person take 100 and overspend.
Mhm.
So it compensates. They kind of be even. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's, finances to me are the key in a relationship. Because if you don't have money problems, then everything else you can fix. I told y'all, you can forgive a motherfucker for cheating. You really can.
If you get somebody for cheating?
Yeah, if you really love them, of course you can forgive. Now, don't get me wrong. If your girl been having a long 2 or 3 year romance with a motherfucker,
Yeah.
that's something different.
Right.
But some shit happened. She slipped out. She sucked a dick or something. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, nigga nailed your peoples.
Slipped up, huh?
Yeah, slipped up. Bullshit. Her ass was all the way in the sunroof. Nigga was punished. You can forgive her for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hard forgive.
Well,
That's a hard
Because
forgive.
see, only thing you can be thinking about.
Is that nigga nailed that?
And the motherfucker started asking dumbass questions. Was he bigger than me? Was he better than me? Motherfucker started asking. Men stupid like that. They gotta know.
No, you cannot ask that
Man,
question.
listen, man.
Do not ask that
Man,
question.
listen.
Do not ask that.
Don't make the mistake and ask that question. Was he better than me? And she gonna say, no, baby, no.
You know what?
Now you
Females do
lying.
that too, though.
You lying. Motherfucker wanna know. Man, said, man, there's a woman that said, man, they punished this motherfucker. Man, you be bullshit. That little motherfucker, that motherfucking thumb you work with, this motherfucker had a goddamn garage door opener. Hey man, it's crazy. But you know what? Shit like
So
that.
is it, okay, so let me ask you this. Your girl find out that you dipped around.
Right.
And she asked you, you know what I'm saying, was she better than me? Are you gonna answer that question? Do not answer that question.
Well,
Cannot answer that
see one thing about a man, he can hold his lie. A real man, he can say, no, baby, nah. It was it was that shit ain't mean nothing.
But in real life.
Yeah, that's what we do. This is our line. It's the same line. Man, that shit, it was a nut. I wasn't even into it. I wasn't even, into it. She gonna say, well, are you in love with her? The woman want to know. Because, woman is a police ass mind. Are you in love? Then do you say no? Guess what they say? Well, why'd you do it? See, they gonna get what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to where they trip you up to forget question number one. And then they come back. I thought you said it wasn't good. No, I didn't say. You said it wasn't all that. Now you saying it. You see what I'm saying? They try to trick back.
Yeah.
So all your answers got to be no. You know what I'm saying? No, it wasn't really nothing. Her pussy wasn't really nothing.
So you shouldn't probably do too much
But
talk.
you gotta, if you really love the girl, you gotta answer the questions. You can't, man, I don't want to hear it because she's going to like, okay, then fuck you then. If you really love the girl, you can at least answer the questions.
And just be honest.
Because a lot of times they just want you to answer it. Some women want you to lie. And then some women, they want the truth. They'd say, look, I can take it.
But the dude gonna lie though.
Just tell me the truth. Are you in love with her? You know, like, nah, baby.
Nah.
I ain't in love with her. I got my dick sucked. I mean, you know, that's the first thing we're going to try. I should just suck my dick, you know what I'm saying? And what you mean the chip? I know that. See, your woman already know you ain't going to get your dick sucked without nailing the motherfucker. Because she know who you is. See, that's when you fuck up first. You know what I'm saying? So now, you at a point now where she's talking about,
oh, my God.
No, I ain't
relationship hours, the best hour.
I ain't in love with her.
Uh-huh.
I ain't in love with her. I ain't in love. So now she want to know, well, where did it happen at?
We don't. No.
So you've been going. So you say, well, I went over her house. So how long?
Sister Silver said, ladies don't ask questions.
Shit.
Now I don't agree with that.
Shit. The woman, if you got a woman that's been involved with a guy that's in love with the woman.
But how's she gonna determine that though? She gotta ask.
I'm saying if a woman is in love with the guy, she will ask some questions. Okay. Now if she fuck with the dude, okay, yeah, all right, you okay, cool. But if you had this long, lengthy relationship and you got caught, because they gotta want to know, damn, you've been fucking with me for 10 years. Why would you do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What made you go? And then your relationship at home could seem like it's okay. Mm-hmm. So that's why she wants to know, what is she doing wrong that maybe in her mind, even if it's not with you, with the next guy. Right. Teach me. Some women who are smart, they want answers for the next relationship.
Right.
So they can understand what not to do. Oh, I wouldn't do that no more. Oh, I did that with the last, something. I ain't buying them no shoes. Last nigga I brought some shoes, he ran out of my life.
Right.
So it's different strokes for different folks.
As a guy, I would never ask. I'm not gonna ask no questions like that. I'm not gonna ask the girl all that. If I find it out, I'm not gonna ask you, was it this or was it that? Because it's just gonna piss me off. If I even stay with you, it's probably gonna.
Man, look here. If you come home and your peoples don't hear you, with the key and shit, and you come home and you got a nigga backing a tractor trailer out that pussy. He backing out that motherfucker like a show no CDL driver. Beep, beep, beep. Motherfucker look back at you. He look back at you like Vin Grimes and Baby Boy. Man, what's up? Man, what is you gonna do? That's the question.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's the question.
Yeah, that is the question.
That's all your questions asked and answered.
Now, E, you get ready to start something, E.
What do you say?
Are women sneakier than men?
Of course.
Wow.
Of course. That's hands down. Because one thing about a man is the animal in us won't allow us.
Hey, Snoop, that's good right there. They ask questions that they already know the answers.
Right. I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Women ask questions now they're working on the trust factor.
Right.
So if you talk about redemption, then I told you have to tell the truth. Now, if they ask you a question they already know, like where she live? She live on South. She don't live on no fucking Southeast. She live right up 14th and U. So now you know, goddamn, she got some info for some motherfucker way. You know what I'm saying? No. She used to live on. No. So like you said, they already know.
Oh, Earth said they are sneaky.
Of course. Man, listen.
Tiff said they're sneakier but smarter. So I guess sneakier and smarter.
Yeah, sneaky. I will agree to that.
I'll agree to that.
Because a woman, let me tell you something. If a woman's in the supermarket with her man,
okay,
she could really love this man.
Mm-hmm. Talk to him. Talk to him.
If she seen or thought she seen Idris Elba 2 hours over with some little ass Adidas pants on with some prints, she going over that motherfucker. Oh, let me go get the eggs, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how you gonna carry that though? Now, if you see her gawking a little too long, are you gonna say something? Or would you say something?
Man, you know what? That's tricky.
Like if you see, like, let's just say you was way down there in the produce section, and you seen, you see your girl and she like really looking. What if dude like walk up on and say something to her? Like, how you gonna carry that?
Oh, I ain't worried about that. Tell my wife, she could, I ain't worried about that. Then my wife, I'm worried about it. I ain't worried about my wife. Nigga saying something. Yeah, my wife done drifted over there and looking at Idris Elba, his print all showing and shit, Adidas pant, ass all fat. Man, I'm gonna step into that motherfucker Idris Elba, man.
For real?
Motherfucking right. I'm gonna say, look here, man, with that fake British accent, man. I smack the motherfucking shit out you, nigga. You ain't gonna nail my wife. Fuck that.
So now, back to the question. Females
Yeah, females are smarter because
and sneaky.
because once we see a fat motherfucker, we like, God damn, look at that one.
Yeah.
But they already done seen us.
Right.
They just put themselves in the vision for us to see them.
Mm-hmm.
I need a bathroom break. Give me one.
Oh, shoot. We're going to take a quick one then. Let's roll.
Come on. Rock and roll. Wait a minute. Get to it. Fade away now. Let it warm through. Do your part, then we gonna do our part. Let's see you 5'8". All right. Hold it right there for 7 Wolves. Don't stop the 808. Drop it in they drawers, yo. Highway, what we gonna do, highway? What we gonna do with this equal? Equal my 80, Princess. Rockin' and drip drop. Rock, say hold 'em. Like Killer Cow said, they on martinis, y'all. Right in your bloomers.
Hey, we back. My man's still in the bathroom. We got to take a bathroom break. Y'all got me right now. Frank talking about Stringer Bell. He told me he going to smack somebody. He be right back, though. He upstairs. He coming right now. So we got about 5-10 more minutes.
Man, he's
Gone but not forgotten. You got to do gone.
Yeah, gone but not forgotten. First of all, starting with a DC legend, Dunbar alumni, Chucky Thompson, very strong pioneer in the hip hop world. One of the top producers back in the 90s and in the 2000s. Made tracks for Biggie Smalls. That's probably his most notable work. I think he also worked with Mary J. Blige. They say he was working on a documentary.
Oh, okay.
Right? It's a heavy blow to our city.
Yeah.
You know, one of the pioneers, one of the true pioneers that was connected with big shots.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna say I seen ESPN earlier. I think the coach from Florida State died. Bobby Bowden, I think he died.
Yeah.
You know, we'll throw him up for gone but not forgotten.
Yeah.
Any and everybody that we know.
Yeah, anybody.
That don't necessarily mean got to be dead.
Yeah, they don't have to be dead. My man, Jay Rich, gone but not forgotten. My main man. Also, Bernard Johnson, gone but not forgotten.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Also, Kevin Proctor, gone but not forgotten.
Yeah,
Also, I want to talk about Wayne Robinson. Big Wayne, gone but not forgotten.
Yes, sir. My uncle.
Also want to talk about Mike Robinson, my man, gone but not forgotten.
Yeah, it is.
Man, let me tell you something. We have lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of people, man. Through COVID, it's just so much going on. Everything now, Dion, is mental.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It don't matter how much money you got, man. It don't matter. Also, man, this COVID stuff is really, man, they can't afford to get shut back down.
No.
If they shut it back down again, I don't think the restaurant business will ever recover.
Gone earlier. What was that? I couldn't believe it. It was one on 29, little piece
Man.
of space, man. I used to love this spot. Man, that don't close down, man. They up out of there.
Where was they located?
Right there on 216 and 29. It's called JMP Pizza. Real good pizza, man.
Oh.
They gone.
Eric said
They
Chucky
gone, but I
Thompson.
forgot
He
to-
said Chucky Thompson used to live on Eastern Avenue.
I didn't know.
By where? By where, E? We used to live on Eastern Avenue. Down there by Michael Bullock or towards the end? Or down there where the apartments down at the end?
Was there anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, I'm a little disappointed. Not disappointed, but I really was looking forward, and we still can get him.
Yeah.
He just had a mishap because I talked to
Might get him
his
Thursday.
cousin. Yeah, well, we got to make sure you hit Thursday.
Yeah.
But y'all will start seeing flyers up.
Yeah.
So, and also they put a hold on the calling box, but it's coming. They had to wait. They
When
said
it come,
the one that we got, they said that it's a back order.
okay.
So I purchased it yesterday, and we were waiting. I was looking forward to plugging it up today, but they said it will be in no later than the 20th.
Okay. So there y'all have it.
And
And we coming back now. If we don't come back, 16th is Monday, so
Right.
Thursday. So we be back.
Yeah,
Ain't
we
no
come
big
back.
deal.
Yeah, ain't no big
Man, we glad y'all
Man.
hung with us, man. I hope we made y'all night. Hopefully y'all got some laughs, man. It's all fun.
Hopefully y'all got some laughs.
Yeah.
Y'all got some. Also,
Some knowledge too. I know I did.
Don't forget about the interview we're going to have with Nathaniel McQueen Eel, the author of Hills of DC.
Yeah.
Now that's a lot.
Okay.
And he waiting for that. So that's on the table right now.
Eric Johnson said at the bottom of the hill by the E4.
Okay, yeah, the end of the line. Okay, that's unbelievable, Eric. What?
Eric be having a lot of good info.
So he really our homie.
Yeah.
He went to Dunbar, right?
He lived where King Kong Cave used to be.
Oh, right there. You know what that is, don't you?
No.
What? Well, King Kong Cave is right there.
All right.
Man, I didn't know that. Oh,
You learned
Lord,
something,
look at this
Kwame
crazy.
said.
I'll put him back up there. This motherfucking
That's
Juan.
what he just said.
Don't start this bullshit with that 49er shit, Juan. I'm telling you. I'm going to fucking crack your head, boy. Because I know you think y'all got something with that young boy. I know you
Oh,
think.
he was throwing dimes.
Oh,
yesterday.
man, that motherfucker like that. That's going to be one of the top questions. Will Garoppolo last?
No. He's not even going to start. I ain't even got him started.
Okay.
I ain't
Okay.
got him started.
Okay. He lived at King Kong Cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Used to be. All right. Yeah, right. Okay. I know exactly
Yeah,
what
we're not going with that 49 stuff, Juan. For real.
Yeah. Well, he said, look, he told me I'm back. This motherfucker crazy motherfucker. I'm back. Yeah, you better get here. You should have been. We back. Yeah, man. Well, we got to get with Jermaine. Proud of you, Jermaine, for opening up that studio, man. We need more avenues for everything to work. We need to start being more entrepreneurs. I'm proud of everybody. I don't care what you're selling, it could be hats, pocketbook. Man, don't cheapen what nobody hustle is.
Right.
Man, it's time to get some money, y'all.
That's
If
it.
somebody else come up with some ideas, support your people. Also, we want to thank LaRoya Huff
Yes.
for getting our senior citizens
Yes,
water
Mhm.
in the water shortage, which was 2 or 3 days ago,
Yep.
which I also volunteered and got water around to Miss Collins, the Borders, Little Rock and the moms. Man, listen, Miss Wade, man, I know who the seniors are. My
Oh, you
name.
was moving and shaking.
Oh, man, I was moving and grooving. You know I know I dropped that shit off. No, I know I dropped that shit off. I know when my house that I used to hit. I started going to the house. I started tripping. Said, man, I'm hustling. Man, I started thinking I was hustling again. Man, look, man.
Man, y'all have a good night, man. We ain't gotta shut it down, but it's up to you, man. You wanna give 5 good minutes? It's up to you, man.
I'm gonna let these motherfuckers go. They gonna fuck my off. Now I got a Vic on here that I will
Kwame
be.
said you're the flashback.
Oh yeah, who said that? Who said that?
Kwame.
Hey, Quam, I started dropping that one. Slim, you right. I thought I was hustling again. I had almost 30 cases of water. I'm dropping Jones off. I said, man, this Uber shit ain't bad. I was really
Oh, my
about Buddha,
God.
man. Look, man, we're gonna pray for everybody.
Yeah.
Once again, thanks for everybody tuning in. We love y'all.
Yes, we do.
We'll be back Thursday. If
Yeah.
so, if not, we will let y'all know. We'll be a little bit more descriptive exactly when we coming on.
Yeah.
But right now we
you can
on
always look for us Mondays and Thursdays.
Mondays and
at 7:30.
Thursdays all the time.
And we back in the studio.
We're back in the studio and we got a lot coming up.
We got a lot coming
Stay
up.
tuned. Share the page. All over the place podcast.
Make sure y'all get us on YouTube. Just subscribe.
Yeah,
Get us on
subscribe.
there, We do
It's
need
just
y'all
some-
to do that.
Yeah, subscribe. Give us a helping hand.
Yeah.
We need y'all. Without y'all, ain't no us.
Ain't no way.
Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.
Have a good night.